Hey YouTube, it is Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and one of these days I'm going to figure out how to do all this before I start. But let me get my phone put in here. Oh, I want to do that. That's better. Okay, let's get started. First of all, got 3 of you already in here. That's awesome. That looks a little dark. Or is it just my phone? Let me brighten that up a little bit. Don't mind me scrolling. Let's see how we're doing here. I'm usually setting because the lighting is better when I do that, but not today. And here is why. What's going on, everybody? Man, I should like pre-warn y'all when I do this because it's like boom when we do that. Something really exciting going on today, and I just thought, you know what? Might as well go live and share it with you, and I'll go live on Patreon afterwards. So, first thing we're gonna do is this. I got us a tub to set up, right? That's right. Somebody said more eggs. I did see that, and I can't really see everything that's going on. But, let me ask you this. Let's play while I get this set up. Let people come in here. What's the pairing? You're right, we have more eggs. Well, what's the pairing? We'll start there. Then I'll tell you why I'm doing it this way, besides just the simple fact that I can. I'm glad to see all y'all as well. Can I see this? I can. I miss a lot of comments because they scroll so fast. Obviously, the super chat is there if anybody wants to use it. Don't feel like you have to, but it certainly is a nice thing. And I'm also having to watch what I'm doing, which means I'm not looking. A black pastel to banana? Nope. That's coming down the road. She's gravid right now. So that's going to be a thing, but not a black pastel banana. No banana in this one, actually. No banana at all. What's going on, DEA? Come on, this is something I've been wanting all year. It's not snowing up here. No pied. No pied. We're doing pied. She's also building towards getting gravid. No blitz, no lesser. Oh man, come on, you guys are getting close. Lesser's close. No lesser, but that's close to one of the genes. Just got coconut spray in my face. Whew. No banana, nope. Oh, I want my Coke to blow up all over me. Bell, no bell. No clits. Those are already cooking in the ink. Actually, I think. Yes. Those are cooking. Mojave GHI. There, I saw it. That is exactly what we're working with. A Mojave paired to a GHI. Here's the kicker. You're going to see how good this girl did the same time I do. I'll be honest. I have no idea how well she did. She is wrapped up super tight. And, so I really haven't seen the eggs, can't count the eggs. I just know she's laid the eggs. I'm not even 100% sure she's done yet. But we're going to have to check her. I think she is by the way she's wrapped, but I can't see the body. So we're going to prep a new tub. We're going to pull her out. Excuse me. Got breathed in some coconut. And then what we'll do, being shifted on mobile, then what we'll do is we will basically see how many eggs we got. We'll candle them right here on the spot while we pull them and see what's going on. So you're guessing 6. Can we see the parent? We're going to see one of the parents because she's still sitting on the eggs. So we'll definitely be seeing the parents, no doubt about it. And a lot of you people asked last time when I showed a pre-treat tub what the spray is that I use. It's just this. It's literally called Reptile Spray. You can get it off like an Amazon. So and just a few squirts there. Every time I set it in, I put the water dish in. Really not that big of a deal. And I'll do an entire review on that product one of these days. And maybe even put an affiliated link in there if we can. I like it. I use it. It's good. 8. I'd hope for 8. I would be really excited for 8, honestly. So I don't remember what she laid last year. This would be her 2nd year laying. Last year she was bred to a Mystic. Okay, got that ready to go. On to the cough into my elbow. I'm working, I can't really cough into my elbow, I just turn my head. So, yeah. Alright, there are hot dogs for the snakes. I've never tried them. Here we go. Time for you to get to see what I can see. Okay, she's moved a little bit. So let's just see if I can bring you into the tub here. Bend you down. That looks pretty good. So, I do think she is probably done. Let's see if we can't get her off of those. Yeah, she's probably done. I'm seeing 6 right now. Come on, girlie. You're not seeming to mind this too much, but you're wrapped up tight. Come on. Give them up. Maybe if I can give her something else to hang on. Come on. I'm just trying to get her to uncoil them without disturbing them too much, because she has got a hold on them. One of those may be infertile. We'll see. You can see she's definitely empty. So that is mom. I will show you dad before we go. But first, let's see how these are any good. And again, this is the one I'm concerned about. It's because it's so much smaller than the rest. That doesn't mean it's infertile, but small eggs like that a lot of times are. The color actually looks good. I've had some small eggs hatch. And she was a smaller mama this year. Where did I set my flashlight? I showed y'all I had it, and now I don't know where I put it. There it is. All right, so what do we think? We got 6 eggs. Are they all going to be good? That's the next question. 6 total, yep. This is all the darker is going to get in here. That one's good. Yeah, just like I thought. Good, 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 good. Okay, let's talk about that one egg. Usually when you have a slug, the color will be off. Also, they'll tend to be small. This one's color is pretty good, actually. I'll put my lighting back on in here. But if you look at, let me turn you around so it's easier, the difference in the size of that egg versus that one. And you can see the color doesn't look bad. But when you light it, see how it's just glowing yellow? No red at all. And these, even in the light, you can start to see some blood vessels in there if you look close. And that one you don't. That tells me that's probably a slug. Now, what I'm going to do, since it's not obviously infertile and yellow, it just appears to not have veins and be infertile, I'm going to probably go ahead and incubate that. Because when in doubt, incubate it out, right? But it's not going to go. So what will happen is I'm going to call this 5 good eggs and 1. You know, believe it or not, this is clutch number 5 for us this year. And that is the first bad egg we've had. Total bummer, but, you know, and I think it was just, here, that's interesting. Because it almost looks like you can see where a blood spot there, but it just never took off. It was just too small, too underdeveloped. We're going to go ahead and put it in the cooker just in case, but it ain't going to do good. Yeah, potential bad egg, I'd say 99% bad. I'm not even going to call it a good egg, but just in case it surprises me, we'll go ahead and put it in the incubator. So we'll call this 5 eggs, 1 slug. That is our smallest clutch of the year. But still, not a bad clutch all in all. I will take that, and that gives us, because those of you who know me know I really wanted to hit a GHI Mojave this year. One of my top goals. And this gives us now 7 other Mojave GHI eggs, and then these 5 Mojave GHI eggs. I will. Let me get these in the cooker, and then we'll show you Dad. And I'll probably end up having to hop up off of here. Where did I put my pin? See, I was so excited I didn't get everything out I needed to. So I may have to get my marker later. All right. Let's go ahead and set these bad boys up. Move that one out the way. You guys are all together. Cool beans. And these are small enough clutch. I can put them into... Oh, gonna have to separate one. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Here, so y'all can see what I'm doing. So, do that. What I'm doing is just... That ain't the best angle. There, it's better. Maybe. I want to do that. There we go. Just this guy here on top is a little too high up. So, what I'm going to end up having to do is pull him off so the roof isn't hitting it. And we just, again, easy, nice, and gentle, separate. She probably laid these while I was at work today. Set that right there, and of course we'll brace it up just to make sure nothing's rolling around. And you know, laying them at work is as good a time as any, I guess. I'm guessing that because the way they feel when you touch them. Hey, there's my pin. They don't, I mean, they feel like they're already set up, the way they pulled apart and everything. Kind of tells me they've been there for just a little while. I checked her this morning before I went in, and there was nothing, so I do believe it was most likely after I went to work. And I imagine one more, just in case. That should probably do it right there. And then I'm going to take this guy, just stick it right there. And again, this egg is not going to make it. Chances are like 1 in 100 of it just being good. The only thing that gives me a slight hope is I could actually see a spot where what I think happened with this is I don't think it was meant to be a slug. I think it was actually a fertilized egg initially, but something in the development of the egg caused it to not, it died early on. It died in the mother in development. Why do I think that? I'm not sure if anybody asked that because I can't see what you guys are writing right now. But the reason I think that, I guess I can put you back up here, is because of the fact that, again, the slugs typically look different. If you look really close in that egg when you candle it, you will see an attachment spot where an embryo was probably trying to attach to the wall. There's a red ringish there in parts, but then nothing else after that. So what I think happened is an embryo started and for whatever reason basically aborted. Kind of like, think of it as a human miscarriage. This egg pretty much. So, but we'll cook it just in case I'm wrong. And in case it starts to come back, it's not gonna, but I'd rather be, you know, mark that number 5, and I'll mark as a slug. What'll happen is it'll start to go spoiled, and then I'll throw it outside. And something will probably feast on it, because at least then it doesn't go to waste. Alright. Ball pythons. If you see a slug, you know, if it's an obvious slug, I discard it. And the way I discard it is I live on acreage, so I just throw it in the back. Whoo! You know what I mean? And something out there will eat it, some bugs, something on the ecosystem will take care of that, just like it would. If I'm not 100% certain, I mean 100% certain it's a slug, you know, when in doubt, incubate it out. So I'll go ahead and throw it in there, and when it starts to turn bad and it's obviously dead, I chunk it. And I had the same thing happen last year on one of my albino clutches, and did the same thing knowing they were probably bad, and they were bad. So that kind of happens. Let's take a trip to the incubator. I'd give it to a monitor if I had one. And then we will, why is it trying to spin on me? Then we will check out those parents, if you guys are down with that. Which I think you probably are. Alright, let's see how we, you know what? Hey, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Been watching and see to prove how steady you have to be when you carry these. I'm going to trust my phone to rest on my incubation tub while we make what I call the longest walk, which is basically where we're going to go in here. I am local, so we try to be very gentle. I have to sing. Guys, you don't want to hear me sing. It's not Cold Stone ice cream. But if Chris has a question, I'll definitely hear it out. Alright, so then we'll set those down, pop open the incubator. Sobek's in there, I promise. And you can see we're doing pretty good there. We'll slide this right up on top. Let them start warming up. And then of course, number 5. And today I believe is the 16th. Let me double check that. It is 4-16-18. We got another Moho GHI. Which we're going to mark, like I said, 5 eggs, 1 slug. So there we go. You can see our incubator's going so far. Year's off to a good start. 7, 10, 7, 10, and 5. But I'll still take 5, right? Update on the Cayman. The Cayman is outgrowing his cage. That's the update, and it's a mess. He wrecked it, but I promise he is doing just fine. See, there he is. And so what we'll end up doing is an entire video series on him whenever I go and redo his cage coming this summer. That's the plan. And yes, we will have some head exanthics this year. At least I assume we will. So, there we do some time-lapse stuff. I saw part of that. That's what we want to hear, Chris. That's what we want to hear. Alright, let me set this down here. We are going to show the building process, but I don't know why I got that flipped the wrong way. Come on, there we go. We will be showing the building process when we do build it. However, I forgot. That dude's out doing work. Let's see if he's doing any work. He ain't getting work done. He's supposed to be doing work. But this is the dad. And you can see that is a really nice example of GHI right there. Yeah, I will be on Patreon too. So anyway, there it is. So that was Dad. You obviously saw Mom. Alright guys, that's what I wanted to share with you today was basically we had more eggs. I wanted to pull them. I wanted you to get some of the excitement of checking on a clutch with me the same time I do, because I honestly came home, opened the tub, and she was coiled around so tightly. I knew she had eggs, but I didn't know how many she had. So I thought, you know what? Why not just go live and share that? The only bad thing was it was just me, so I had to do the camera work and the pulling on my own at the same time, which means I didn't have somebody who could see what was coming in. So apologize if I missed anything, and I hope to come back to Denver. I just saw that, and the green tree is, like always, wanting to eat my face off. Let's go see the green tree. There's a green tree. Oh, there you go. So now you know how the green tree's doing, right? My camera slave was not here, and neither was camera girl / question girl. So, alright guys, I'm going to go off for now. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for following us and being a part of this. It's all going really good. Yeah, but the camera did, right?